The marriage mod.
Marry anybody, even dogs.
That's right.
I would get textures, different textures, which is already going to be a big-ass fucking memory hog.
Well, how many texture packs do you honestly need?
Yeah, all of them. I need better textures for boobies. I want grass quality textures. I want the sun rays hitting me through trees. I want the snow to look more like snow.
That all sounds absolutely stunning and beautiful. Let's talk about the boobies for a second. So these boobies, are we talking...
maximum size.
But the physics, the dynamics, are we talking like Ninja Gaiden? Are we talking Dead or Alive? Are we talking... what are we talking about?
Talking hentai versus evil.
It's the same company. Dead or Alive and Ninja Gaiden.
It's Team Ninja, baby.
Yes. The answer is yes. Nice and shiny. On the dogs, too. Anyway, welcome back. We're here talking about Skyrim modding and why don't I have it on my PC yet. I'll get it one day.
Honestly, the co-op one sounds pretty good.
It's at a good point right now.
Hey, if my computer can run it, then so can yours, Danny, because we have the same laptop.
You're running Skyrim on your laptop?
That's crazy.
Yeah. And I can run that mod too, the multiplayer mod.
The booby mod? Oh. Are you running a jet engine? Or what's happening?
It doesn't sound too bad. I mean, like, I can hear it. I mean, it'll get the job done if I want to play, like, some of the low-end games. Like Megabonk.
And Femboy Household. Right?
That's been popping
Can't
up lately. It's pretty funny.
That's been popping up for you where?
On Twitter. Anyways, guys, I've been playing Tekken.
Uh-oh.
You've just been getting back into it, huh?
Yeah, the new season's out. I'm like, let's have, like, I kind of miss it. So I figured, why not? I haven't fought too many Armor Kings, but the time I did, there was 2 versions. First Armor King I fought, oh, this guy's just having fun. He doesn't know what he's doing. Second one, oh, this person hates me and is doing all the nasty. All the heal work, like crazy.
Yikes.
And that's just quick play. I've decided to abandon rank for now.
Sooner or later, I'll hop back in, but for now, I'm having a good time just playing Amazon on the PS5, just delivering all this shit.
Well, before we stray real quick from Tekken, I just saw this posted today as of this recording. I was like, oh, this is crazy. And then I looked into it. I was like, oh, I guess it's not that crazy. But there was a post today that says a new challenger has entered the ring. And it's 4 silhouettes. King, Armor King, Jin, and Kazuya joining the WWE Champions game on mobile. And I said, whoa, what? They're joining a wrestling game? That's going to be freaking awesome. I was like, what game is this? Let me look it up. This is a bejeweled-ass RPG wrestling game.
So, like, puzzle fighters? Because you said bejeweled?
Yeah, you play Bejeweled, and it's just like, build your wrestler up with its stats and blah, 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 and stuff like that.
That's something.
Yeah. But why Jin and Kazuya? Because I understand King and Armor King. Shit, if they added, I know this is probably just the Tekken 8 crossover, but if they added, what the fuck was Julia Chong's wrestler? The Mariposa or something like that?
Yeah, in Tekken Tag.
That would have been cool, yeah. That would have been cool too. But Jin and Kazuya, I feel like they just added them just for like, hey guys, these are the main faces of Tekken. Here you go.
Yeah, I think that's what it has to be.
I'm thinking this does remind me of. I remember I used to play this mobile game. It was like an SNK game.
Mm-hmm. It was the King of Fighters one, right?
I think so. Yeah. It was like the little side-scrolling one where you like have a couple of the characters and stuff like that, and
yeah,
it was also kind of like gacha based, of course, where you get like more characters, you roll the thing, of course, and, like from time to time they'll do the collaboration with like certain characters and stuff like that. Yeah, I think it's called All Stars.
It is, yeah.
Pretty much reminds me of the reverse, but I think the idea is that obviously the fighting games are just going to do a better job of doing the collaborations versus like the wrestling games, the sports games, technically. Because I would categorize WWE and like SmackDown and like all of those games as like a sports game, technically. Like they had like the collaboration with WWE. And I remember you can play as John Cena in this game, and people would talk about how like Peak to have like this have these kind of characters in the game because they actually like pull off like super awesome combos and shit like that. And like people would like take them into like their rank parties and stuff like that when they're trying to do like all like the competitive thing in the mobile games. Like I just think that that's kind of funny and cool. In the reverse order, yeah, it kind of blows. It honestly feels like they could have done better. Like it's a puzzle fighter. Like what's the coolest thing about trying to roll, your favorite wrestler in a puzzle fighter?
Yeah, I'm still whelmed. I guess that's cool. I guess.
Dude, they have some weird. They had some weird shit in September. Like it looks like
with the zombies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just looks so fake. It's like some DeviantArt shit.
Yeah. 1980s video game box cover.
Yeah. Anyways, guys, we saw a new poster and screenshots for One Piece Season 2, Droggy and Broggy.
I did see that. That shit looked cool.
And again, it's only going to be 8 episodes as well.
I forgot you were talking about the live action for a second, so I got confused. It's gonna be good.
Final episode for Season 2 is called Deer and Loathing in Drum Kingdom.
Boo.
Fear and Loathing in Drum Kingdom.
Deer.
No.
Deer
That's
and
not what he
Loathing
said.
in Drum Kingdom.
Mm-hmm.
So you know what that means? We're ending with the soccer
Drug
trees.
abuse. Fuck.
Yeah, that too.
Soccer trees. What happened there?
That's the end of Chopper's arc. Remember they launched the
the
powder.
Drum Island.
Mhm.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I don't know, man. When I watched it, I'm not really watching One Piece. I'm watching a Netflix show.
That's right.
I'm kind of left in the dust too because they're always gonna do something different.
Yeah, who knows how they're gonna try to, shoehorn all of that between. God, I didn't even get to the end of season 1. Where did they stop?
The end of season 1 was with Arlong.
Dude, as okay as that was, I don't remember a fucking thing, dude. Just remember the cool sets and that's it.
Yeah, my big takeaways was Luffy CG was pretty good for their limitations, and the way they changed the buggy fight was cool.
What about it? Did they change?
Oh yeah, you didn't watch it, huh?
I did not.
Yeah, so how they changed it was they fought inside a circus tent, and Buggy had the villagers hostage, and they were in the audience.
Oh, okay. That is pretty cool. So he fought, like, everyone inside the tent, or he just fought Buggy?
Who, Luffy?
Yeah.
Yeah, Luffy just fought Buggy. Zoro fought him for a little bit, too.
They didn't do the whole thing with the dog. I don't remember what the dog's name was.
No.
I think the dog was there, but it was nothing close.
Yeah, I figured they probably, cut him out.
Yeah.
That's a good tender moment right there, man.
I guess. I don't know.
Damn, don't you have a heart?
No.
Don't a
Not
lot of scenes
anymore.
make
Not
you
for
cry?
this show.
Wow.
Yeah, when they cut out Don Krieg, and I was like pretty bummed out about that. Like, on one hand I get it, but the other hand it's like,
I get it.
like I don't know. It was just kind of weird that like they cut that out. So it's like, okay, we have to give a reason for Mihawk to show up, and it's like, oh, the government told Mihawk to go defeat the Straw Hats, and it's like that's not something Mihawk would agree to, though.
Yeah, he doesn't just get up for nothing. He doesn't just get up for nothing, right?
No, I mean he just does his own thing. He mostly stays at his island.
I can't wait till we get a little bit farther into what's going on. I realized while watching more of Marineford, and this has probably been pointed out before, but this is just things that I'm just noticing again. But like I took a look at Mihawk, and he does this like fucking stare. And as I look really deep at his pupils, I'm like, I've seen these eyes before. And immediately I just pull up my phone and I'm looking and I'm just typing in emu. And I'm like, yeah.
Stop.
Yep. There it is. Those are the eyes right there. The only difference is the color.
That's a good one.
It has been brought up before, but it was brought up before Emu even showed up.
Mm.
It was with another character.
There's another character with those eyes? I didn't remember.
If I'm not mistaken, yeah, it was Cavendish.
No, it wasn't. Cavendish doesn't have those eyes, does he?
His split personality does.
When he gets pissed?
Yeah, when he changes.
Hakuba? I fucking forgot about that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's just another thing of like, well, what does that lead into, and how's that connected to Hawkeye and Hawkeye, Mihawk.
One Piece is so good.
Oh, after you hopped off, we beat Omega, so we're waiting for Savage.
I knew you guys were going to do it too. Congratulations, by the way.
That fucker's hard.
Yeah, I figured.
I like the music though. That's like the only thing that like was enjoyable out of that fucking 2 hours of trying to fight it.
Did you already have enough to make the insect glaive?
You need to fight this. You need to fucking beat the savage in order to make it.
Really? What do you need from the savage?
Different parts, I guess. I don't know, because you could unlock the outfit first, and then you get, I forgot what it's called, but you get something AI bullshit, I think. And you got 4. I got like 4 of them once we got the rewards, and that's enough to make the armor, the bale armor set.
Mm-hmm.
And then
whatever it's called.
yeah, and then the insect glaive for me was still locked. But you get the cool little pendant that like it's just a tiny omega following you.
Oh, that's a pendant?
Yeah.
That's fucking rad. I want that shit, dude. I've seen people have cactars. I've seen people have the Marlboro.
Marlboros, hell yeah.
I was smoking packs.
I think smoking on that omega pack. I didn't look at the feline armor sets, but I'm pretty sure there's stuff that you can unlock after you beat the first omega. I think. I'm not sure. Has to be, because...
Yeah, I would imagine you can make like the rank. I guess you already confirmed that you couldn't, but I would have thought that you could have at least made like the initial rank version. I think they're like rank 6 or rank 7 of like the weapon, because then after you beat the savage, you can make the rank 8. Because there's 2 tiers to the weapons.
Yeah.
Even the event weapons, you know?
I wish that were the case. I really want that thing on my arm for some reason.
Well, we could do it, man. Well, you could do it. I gotta try to catch up to you guys, but...
No, we could do it. It's just, we gotta read attacks, and apparently what Akil had told us is that we gotta break the legs before it reaches the final phase, so that when it does the Pantocrator mode, it just stops because its legs are broken and it can't fucking move. So breaking its legs, I think if it doesn't stop, it shortens it like drastically. So he's not just throwing everything at once. But he still does it when he's close to death. So it's like, I don't know, man. Carpet bomb after carpet bomb after Miku beam.
Oh, you think we're lying? No, he does the Miku beam.
He literally is like, yeah.
I believe
he throws a Miku beam at you, and it's like, it can be a one hit, one kill, just like the Miku beam.
Miku Bimu.
Yeah. No countdown. Honestly, I'd rather fight the new Udra than the Omega. Remember how much the Uthuna gave us fucking bullshit? I feel like the Uthuna was the worst one of all like the Arc Tempered.
Oh, we haven't even fought the Fulgore Anjanath yet, unless you guys did that yesterday.
No,
I have a feeling that...
I don't even know that was a thing either. I thought that was just a regular Anjanath.
No, they didn't just release the new Udra. They released
some doohickey ass names.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Doohickey ass monsters.
It's just Anjanath, but Fulgore is his subspecies, because the monster, which is the genus not genus, but the name is Anjanath. It's like a fire monster, and it was debuted in the last game, Monster Hunter World. Not the last game, but Monster Hunter World. They also released a subspecies for that later on, I think, through one of the updates or when Iceborne came out. So subspecies are just basically like variants of the monster. And in this case, Fulgore being like thunder, they included that variant Anjanath into Wilds as like part of the story, like for some bullshit with like one of the environments that you go to.
Some bullshit.
It's a pretty tough son of a bitch. That guy is like everywhere. If we had to talk about it in terms of Dark Souls, his poise is at 100. He does not get stunned. Jerks everywhere.
This sounds like Omega already. Omega don't stun. He's just glitchy. But not glitchy, but he just won't stop fucking moving.
Never stops moving, bro.
God, bro. Doing his little dance, and I'm like, dude, stop, please.
But does he stop, even when you ask him nicely?
Miku beam.
I don't know how many tries you have on that motherfucker.
I don't either. I just know by the time I beat him, I had like up to 50 parts.
Nice. Well, I'm really jealous that you beat Omega, because fuck that shit, man.
We'll beat him sooner or later.
Unfortunately, we'll probably have to switch off from the lance, though. Like, I'm all for like trying not to die, which I'm very good at as long as I have the lance. But yeah, I'm really just not doing enough damage. Like, it's not feasible.
I'm telling you, the shield saved my ass more times than I would if I fought it with the insect glaive. I had to switch out because I feel like the insect glaive wasn't doing enough.
I feel like you could definitely do it.
No, I think it's the Miku beam because I couldn't get out of the way quick enough with the beam.
I feel like at the time we weren't fighting it enough either. Like now, I'm sure if you, I'm not gonna lie, I've definitely picked up on a lot of what it's gonna do and when it can do it. So I already know like when the beam is coming. Like it's not gonna come during the first phase, but it'll start during the second or third. And if he's gonna do it, it's like, he doesn't do the rotating one unless it's Pinkator mode, but he'll just do like the regular.
But the regular one. He always throws down like a bunch of carpet bombs before then. I waste the jump trying to get away from the bombs, and then he like tracks you with the beam, and I'm like, oh, okay, then I guess I'm gonna eat it. I'm telling you, man, guard up +3 was so good.
You could always rock both.
The armor set I have only works with the weapon that I'm using. If I switch out, it's like it doesn't work. I would like to be versatile, but monsters like these I can't like switch out.
That's fair. If you have a build that works, then it works.
And it takes a while to switch out the weapons too, because you need your bird. And you know how you of all people know how long it takes for the bird to get to you.
Yeah, I've definitely got carded a couple times, hoping that bird's gonna come. Sometimes it doesn't even pick you up. Like I have to really just like spam my whistle button just to make sure that thing's gonna get anywhere near me. If you go up ledges or try to pick something up, if you try to use an item, it like kind of cancels the effect. The costumes are cool though.
Yeah, they're alright, especially the Halloween ones right now that just came out for the season. I definitely have to play more though, just to get more vouchers just to do it.
So I found out that one of the quests for the event is actually giving out those bounty vouchers, and all you have to do is just fight a Gypsaros.
I hate all the monsters.
Okay, you want to know what the bounty is? My bounty for today to get two tickets at once is to hunt high rank Gormagala. So I was like, I'll take the Gypsaros. You hate all the monsters. I get that. I can't stand Gormagala. That's not even fair at that point. I'm just like, just fucking kill him, bro.
That's fair because I don't fight him a lot, but that's probably why I don't have any one-way feelings towards it. But Gormagala does give the charms though. He's one of those monsters that gives the charms, especially the high rank ones. I think he gives the best. I think he gives like I think he might give the best charms.
I don't really say he gives the best. He just gives
the higher ranks.
It's all RNG.
I don't know, man. I feel like the lower rank monsters, like the least harder ones that give the charms, they just gives you like 5 and 6s, and then you get 7 and 8s. The higher difficulty they are. But I don't know. That could just be me.
Yeah, because even I've gotten rank 8 stuff from like a rank 9. Well, I mean, the talismans are only going to come from rank 9 quests, rank 9 and over.
Yeah.
So all the same, like you're dealing with a higher degree of difficulty no matter what monster is from that tier pool. But man, do I hate Gormagala. Oh man. Yeah, no, I'll take the Gypsaros. It don't really matter. Even though I do have to fight Gormagala for the mats. He always needs some fucking mats. It's some dumb bullshit. To make his armor, you need a gem from every other monster, from every other Apex monster. It is a lot, man. There's a big grind to it, and the gems are like one of the most rarest mats that you get. So it's not like it's guaranteed unless you got like a pretty good ticket that includes it as a guaranteed reward. You know, you can be doing something for like a couple hours, or you could be doing something for a couple of days. You know what I mean? It's on some like Destiny 2 RNG or some fucking Borderlands RNG.
Yep. Hey man, these businessmen, they don't have a lot of things going on.
Just work and hunt.
That's right. Yeah, they still say to this day, which one's the real job?
Hey, this is my career because I enjoy it.
I just finished a book today that me and some friends were reading to build up some hype for the new movie coming out based on it. We read The Running Man. This is a Stephen King book, but specifically when Stephen King was using like a pseudonym name to just release books that he wants to. Many artists and writers do that, right? They just make a fake name and they just start doing other stuff. It was okay. It was okay at the end of the day. Like I was expecting a lot more like crazy stuff to happen. It's the main character. He's kind of like grown up in this, he lives in this like poor area his wife has to, you know, make money by certain means, and then like his daughter is sick, and he's like, you know what, fuck this, man. I'm gonna go over here, go to this TV station, and try to get a job at one of the game shows. And after all the questionnaires and stuff, they said, hey, you know what, man, you're good enough to be on a segment called The Running Man, where you have to be on the run for 30 days. You make $100 an hour for how long you survive. If you kill people that are chasing you like hunters or policemen, then you get a bonus as well. And that's the setting. He was talking like that he was like some hot shit. You read into like what's going on in the book, and I was like, that's hot shit, huh? Okay.
My first take is like there wasn't any sort of question on the legitimacy of this radio show.
No, TV show.
Okay, so it's a national TV show. Right, that's why there's no legitimacy involved, right? Because it's real and everyone's heard of it.
Yeah, and it's pretty popular, and a lot of people don't make it past like a week because they get found and then they get killed. It's more of like a means of desperation, basically, because if you don't survive the 30 days and if you get caught, they're just going to kill you.
Sure.
But all the money that you accumulate while you're on the run gets sent to like, you know, a spouse or whoever you want to direct it to.
Okay, so basically he can win money and then transfer it up to the point where he dies. So it's not like it's all for nothing. He doesn't just lose the pot. Cool. So he transfers it to his wife, I'm guessing?
Yeah, and the catch is they give him they give him a recorder, and he has to film himself like once or twice a day, and he has to mail it so that way they have footage for the show. I was interested in it because like the new movie coming out in like a few weeks is with Glenn Powell as the main character. And I was like, yeah, the boy Glenn, you know, GP, he's on the rise. He definitely fits the role for the character on here, Ben Richards. Like I feel like he's just gonna really be this character. It's gonna be awesome. But yeah, it was funny. Like I read the book, I was like, yeah, that was all right. And then it's like, well, I haven't even seen the trailer yet for the movie, so I watched the first trailer that got released, and immediately I was like, wow, this is way better than the book. I'm in.
Very rare.
Yeah, and I guess from what my friend said, even Stephen King agrees that the movie looks better than the book.
Oh, he's not touching the movie at all?
I have no idea. I haven't really looked into the movie, but it's a strong cast. Edgar Wright's directing it, so even more hope for this to be a good movie. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. There's a version that came out in the 80s with Arnold, and I've heard that it takes some liberties as well into the film. So I think I'm going to check that out too. And just to see like what kind of differences we got going on.
I'm always up for a good Arnold, like a classic Arnold.
Speaking of King, I saw The Long Walk.
Ooh.
And it is not a horror as much as the genre says next to the movie when I bought the ticket says. It's just like it's really honestly just a drama. Yeah, people die, but it's like it's to be expected, you know. You're not jump scared or anything like that. There's no like terror, like it's more like the Shawshank Redemption, you know, in terms of like story. Okay. The movie story. I think the book was different on how it ended. I think it's post-war in like a dystopian 70s. There's like 50 boys and they have to walk, and the last one to stop walking gets like anything they want, like a wish, pretty much. Everybody gets like 3 warnings, right? They have to keep walking until like the last person stops. You hit your 3rd warning, you pretty much get shot like on the spot. I think your family gets paid when you do that.
Well, like when you lose, or only when you?
No, when you join the walk. So I think that's the incentive to walk in the first place. Not just the wish, but like I think there may be financial security for your family. But it's also like very totalitarian, which is like if you speak up about how crap the government is, they come to your house and shoot you. Which is what happened to like the main character's family, and it gets pretty depressing, man. But it's great. I liked it. Me and my homie want to watch it, and we laughed in the beginning because a Mark Hamill was the major, right? So he's like the face of the bad guy being the government, but he's like the one. So when he started talking, it's pretty funny because all we hear is Luke Skywalker.
Oh yeah.
So he said, "You boys are the last hope," and I'm like, "A new hope."
The last hope.
And we both just started giggling. Yeah, like
Get it, guys?
giggling like fucking stupid people. And then like as the story went on, we both got quiet because it's actually pretty it's kind of intense. You know, there's like a brotherhood that gets formed throughout the movie, but like the elephant in the room is somebody. There's only one person that's gonna be alive in the end of the movie, but there's like they made friends throughout the walk, and they made enemies throughout the walk, and it's like a roller coaster, dude. And it gets insane when the nightfall comes, because you can't stop and sleep. You have to keep walking, dude. And like they pretty much take turns like sleepwalking or trying to like, I don't know, mentally shut down as much as they could, while the other person kind of holds them up, and they both like take shifts trying to quote unquote sleep, which is pretty crazy. And then they have to keep 3 miles per hour the whole time.
Right. I
Oh,
remember
right.
that.
Yeah, and then if they fall below, they get a warning. And you have to walk.
Aren't they wearing like some sort of ankle monitor or something?
Say what? Say no. It's
Is
a
it?
watch, but yeah, that tracks their speed. They get rations and water, which is pretty cool, but because of that, they also have to shit and piss. So like, there's a bunch of times where like, so their warnings reset after like a couple of hours per warning, and they stack with the more warnings you have. You can risk a warning and shit really quick. Like they literally just fucking stop walking, fucking take their pants off and shit in the middle of the road while they get 2 warnings, and then they get back up, no wiping. It's insane. It's pretty crazy. It's a good movie.
Yeah, I gotta check it out.
It's a good movie. It's a cool twist. It's a cool small twist. It's not really surprising, but it's pretty cool. You got to figure out everybody's wishes, everybody's stories. It's a nice little drama. I liked it.
With movies like that, though, there's always gonna be characters who, you know, like their families are not gonna like have anything good coming back to them. Like they just lost a family member and that's it. You know, like the story is just like, hey, there's got to be some losers here.
Yeah, there definitely are, for sure. You know, you get to like some people and then pow, you don't see them
Fuck,
anymore.
man.
Yeah, Stephen King made some work, dude.
I haven't read much of his stuff, but I just have the feeling, and I'm sure it's like true to an extent, that like he just gets these interesting ideas, and it's like, yeah, let's really dive into that.
Yeah.
Like he was on I think he was on Kimmel like years ago, and they were talking blah blah blah, and then he brought up about this idea he had for a book. The settings at an airport, there's the women's restroom, and it's like, okay, the wife goes in and it's been forever and she's not coming out, and the husband's like, well, I can't go in there, and then this other lady's like, oh, I'll go in and check for you, and then so that woman goes in there and then she screams, whoa, now we're getting somewhere. And then like this whole like all this other stuff happens, like all the police show up and stuff, and people are going in but they're not coming out of the bathroom, and it's like, what is going on in there? He ends his little monologue by saying like, well, I can't go in the women's bathroom, so I never figured out what was going on.
That's pretty good.
And it's like, what a guy.
That's funny.
And it was great too, because it was just dead silent on the set, because like, everyone's just drawn into what he's saying, and like that's how you know like he's one of the goats, man. Like he could just say shit like that, and then it's like everyone's immediately caught in.
Nobody was anticipating they was just about to shit on everybody.
Yeah, it's like it's just a silly joke. Yeah.
That is good storytelling, though. I was like, there's an episode of Rick and Morty that's kind of like that, like a bathroom stall at like a diner, like a Denny's like diner, and there's like a hole in the stall. It turns into an episode where it plays like Inception. You go into the hole and you basically don't come out of the hole until you conquer your fears. But the entire episode, like, it's like I said, it's like Inception. Like you're not really sure at what point he's really out of the hole or what's happening. You know, like it gets pretty fucking nutty.
Okay, I can see how The Long Walk would have been a horror in the novel version.
The trailer for it definitely has like a lot of thriller suspense moments in it. It's like it was trying to sell you that like, yeah, this is crazy, man.
Yeah, I guess. I guess it's more because if you're reading it, it really makes you think about what's happening or what could be happening versus like actually looking and seeing people actually go crazy or like falling ill or stuff like that.
It's kind of tough, man. Yeah, because sometimes reading books, like you have to like really know like the way the details are being brought to you on the page can really change like how you're interpreting it.
Yeah.
Because like for Running Man, it just sounds like it's quiet the whole time. Like for a good like 50-60% of the book, it's like, yeah, it doesn't sound like anything like intense is happening. Like it's all just quiet, like normal, like day noise. Like nothing intense is happening. I'm like, I thought this was supposed to be like intense, guys. What's happening?
Okay.
Yeah, interpretation is a big factor when you're reading books, I guess.
I forgot to bring it up a while ago, Oscar, but I did finally finish book 5 for beginning
Nice.
after the end.
What was the last thing that happened to you, or what happened in the book?
Arthur's back from his training, and he had that cool like I'm a cool edge guy moment,
With the
or like post training like showing off moment.
yeah.
He's talking to people, and that's like kind of like really like and like something happens at the end, and then that was the end of the book.
I can't really recall what happens at the end of the book, but I do remember the point you're talking about. Yeah, it's I don't know if you have the book covers, and I don't know if I mentioned this before. Actually, I think if you ever look at the covers for the novels, for book 5, it's actually that scene there at the end of the book where Arthur comes back, and the cover shows basically the giant, quite literally the mountain of corpses, right? And you get to see Arthur at the top, just hanging out with Sylvie. It's pretty rad, man. Yeah, I like a lot of the personality that the characters are kind of getting now, as they're in the middle of war. You know, like it really does show like how it affects their mindset. A lot of the things that they're going through and that they're doing and stuff like that. I don't think it's this book. I think it's the next book is where you get to see like more of Tess and like her little squad that she has in those monster catacombs or whatever.
No, yeah, they were in this book for a little bit.
Yeah, you know, they get introduced there, and then you read about them again in the other book. And all in all, it's pretty cool. What'd you think your favorite part was? I guess if I have to ask.
The part that stood out to me for this book. So it's an isekai series. Our main character Arthur is from a different world. I've only dove into isekai here and there. Like it's not my forte. But was very surprised that before Arthur leaves, he decides to tell his parents that he's an isekai man. And I was like, whoa. Like, I don't think... Like, I've never seen any isekai do that. Like, that's pretty crazy.
Yeah, because I think most of the time, or at least for a lot of shonen isekais, they usually have some sort of rule or caveat where it's like, hey, don't tell anybody you're reincarnated or something like that. So I also think that it was pretty cool, that he did make that decision, because I know that was something that he was wrestling with for a long time. I do recall that scene specifically because I do like that there was a real raw reaction that both of his like parents, quote unquote, had towards him, especially his mom. Yeah, it's a real I think it's a real pivotal point in the book when it comes to his relationship with his parents and what pretty much happens from here on out now that the war has started. I'll tell you, man, it's not I guess in a way where it kind of demeans. I try not to make it sound demeaning, but it's the way that the book delves forward, as it continues on the story. I was like, oh yeah, I anticipated this being a young adult's book, still a children's book, so to speak.
Really,
this is a little bit more raw than what I imagined it was going to be, which is good, right? But yeah, I do imagine it was going to be quote unquote a young adult's novel,
a YA. Well, it's a web novel, so I guess it kind of leans into.
Do you
that.
have all of the books, or are you just kind of going one by one?
I'm just going here and there. Every few books, I might pick up the next volume and then just read it. We'll see. I'm reading another series right now. I hopefully by the next episode I'll finish the first book, but I did start Vampire Hunter D.
Nice.
That'll be my main focus for a series, a long running series anyway.
Is that something that you've seen before, or is this just something you're just now watching?
No, I'm reading.
Oh, you're reading it. Oh my gosh, this is the art style for this book is the guy who does the Final Fantasy covers.
Yes. Yeah, there's an animated film or two. Yeah, there's 2 animated films for this. Yeah, I'll have more to say when I finish the book. I'm 60% through.
I'm sorry. Did you already say how many novels there were?
Humble Bundle. They also do book collections, if you guys didn't know.
Oh, nice.
It's mostly like a bunch of random stuff. They mainly focus on like software books and comics, and every now and then they'll do just like series. So like a few months ago, I think I mentioned it here, they did the Wheel of Time series. They did, I think back in May, they did the Vampire Hunter D ebooks. So it's all 30 volumes that Dark Horse has come out with. That's all that's translated. I believe there is more, because this is just like a light novel series, and it's more of an anthology, or it's more episodic than anything, from what I understand. But yeah, like the author is just keeps coming out with these. 53 volumes as of 2023. Kikuchi is the author. Yeah, he's just been busting these out. Ooh, they have some Star Wars book bundles right now.
Speaking of Star Wars, I started the Bad Batch seasons like a while ago, and I'm on season 3 right now. And boy, howdy.
That's the clones, right?
Yeah, buddy. There is some shit in that is actually gold, and it makes me pissed off how Disney's massacring the fucking franchise. Dude, they are... Oh my god, man. There's so many, like, I want... Some episodes I wanted to cry, some of them are like, I fucking knew it. Like, I called it, and I was like, I'm so glad they're going this direction, man, because it's so good, man. I started this again because I'm trying to follow Ahsoka, but damn it, they are making me fall in line to other characters, dude. Oh my god, Asajj Ventress, dude. Mommy Ventress. Yeah, this one is actually pretty good. Dave Filoni did a fucking excellent job. I'm not sure how many seasons there are. I have to look into that, but if this is the last season, I'm gonna flip. There are 3 seasons. Fuck. Will there be more? No. All right. Well, I guess I'm almost done. Yeah, man. If you guys haven't watched this is definitely one of those to watch. Yeah, it's animated, but damn it, if you don't fall in love with the characters, it's so... Oh man, it's so good. It's too good, man. In a post Jedi world, this is just like one of the peaks. I don't know what I have after this. I think I have another series that I need to start after this. But I'm gonna be sad that I'm almost done with it. That once I finish this, I'm gonna be sad.
You're not gonna know what to do with yourself.
No, bro. This is gonna be one of those where I'm just gonna like stare into the wall and just be like, what do I do now? I gotta watch Rebels next.
Dang, yeah, this looks like the last season. There's a novel that's part of it, and at the end of this year, actually, there's gonna be a 4-issue comic series about the Bad Batch. That's cool.
Speaking of comics, let me just fucking hijack real quick. I started reading White Sand.
Oh, you did?
Brandon Sanderson, yes, sir. And besides the giant wall of text that is explaining the world in the beginning, just like in regular Sanderson fashion, it's... I don't know, I'm like chapter 4, right? And it's really like easy to follow. I'm gonna say that, like... I thought I would be like overwhelmed with like day cycles and night cycle, day side, night, dark side, ribbons, sand ribbons, and all that. And it's actually pretty easy to follow. Like it's just like two different cultures in the world. There's more coming because I got another wall of text like after chapter 3, I think, and I'm just I skipped past that because I'm just gonna take it as at face value, you know. Just try to like I'll follow along, you know, like how you do with fucking Kojima games, where like you say some wacky shit and you're like, okay, that's just Chiralium. It's gonna be like that. Like I'm just gonna like read through and then just like try to remember that later on. But if there's like any other questions, I know there's a glossary or an index that I can read. But
yeah,
I like the power system a lot. Just the main one of the main characters in Dayside, everybody has like multiple ribbons they can control, and he has just the one. but he's trying, and like there's like a ranking hierarchy sort of thing, and he's in his village or in his like clan, I guess. So he wants to be the top because he's been training so hard and like for so much, but he thinks because of racism he's being held back because like everybody in Dayside is like light skinned, and he's the only like darker skinned one in his whole clan because his father was a Daysider and his mother was a Darksider. So she was from the part of the world that like the sun never shines. Then you have like this other crew, a Duchess from the dark side. I forgot the reason she's going to Dayside. I think it's just for exploration, but I think there's some other reason for it. I just can't remember right now. But she brings her bodyguard and then like a couple of soldiers, and it's cool though because they're all like darker skinned and they're all like wearing sunglasses, and it's kind of funny because they never see the sun, and once they're in the scorching heat of the deserts of Dayside, they're like, "Ooh, fuck, shit's bright." So they just met where I'm at the part of the story right now, and trying to see what's happening right now because right now it's just like the Darksiders are like, yo, we need water, and the Daysiders like, I got you, hold on, give me some water. And then he grows a plant that gives more water, and then I'm kind of on board with the power system so far, but once I get further into the story, I'm sure there's going to be like some more stuff happening, as it always is. There's always like some superpower like climactic point during the middle and part of these kind of novels. Plus, it should be easier to read because there's pictures. So hopefully, I'll get through this quicker than normal, so I could start this fucking brick of Words of Radiance.
Oh yeah.
Shooting off, since we're talking about movies, if you guys have been following the live action Sleeping Dogs movie.
Oh yeah.
Simu Liu, the draft script for the live action movie is done. So at least they're having like the bare bones of it is set and finished, you know. So at least, you know, we're getting in some real territory here. We're seeing this thing come out hopefully within the next few years, before 2030 maybe.
I'll give it 5 to 6 years. We'll probably see this.
Ooh, probably 29. I don't want to say 5 to 6 years, because who's to say they're not going to cut corners?
Well, not even that. Like, they've been trying so long to even get this off the ground.
Aside from that, the only other thing I have, TV show and movie wise, is I did see a lot of the big cartoons that were out when we were kids, or like still kind of in the middle of high school, are kind of making a comeback within the next year. I know too many of us didn't really get into Gumball, but they are making more episodes of that show, because I think it recently, every now and then I see that they still decide to make more seasons for Gumball. So it's still cool that show gets picked up. And I don't know if you've seen that show lately, but that show is great.
Yeah, I brought it up a while ago.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one, man. So just at one point I ended up catching it, and I was like, holy shit, these fucking episodes are funny. Yeah, that's great. So yeah, there's going to be more episodes of that coming out. They are coming out with a new series for Regular Show called Regular Show Lost Tapes. And that series is supposed to start next year. Aside from season 2 of Fiona and Cake, but they are also working on an Adventure Time movie.
There is works of a Ben 10 comic series coming from one of the original writers, so I'm very excited for that.
Is it a reboot?
Ben 10,000?
I just saw the announcement. I didn't really dive into it.
Is it time for Ben Mad?
Yeah, it says official reboot. Just to go back to the script part for Sleeping Dogs, like he just wrote it, but it's not picked up yet by any studio.
Right, yeah, I know that much. Like I said, it would have to get picked up, and if it gets picked up, then we at least have the bones for something, right?
Yeah, because they tried to do it with Donnie Yen before, and it was actually supposed to release this year, but it just never happened.
Man, Donnie Yen, he'd be making some bangers, man. I have not been keeping up with him at all.
Yeah, I don't even know what the last thing he did was. Oh yeah, I think the last thing he was in was, I guess, John Wick. I never saw it, but there was that 2020 film he was in called Enter the Fat Dragon.
That sounds like a banger.
Yeah, and it's obviously parodying, Enter the Dragon. He's wearing the outfit on the cover. But yeah, he's like just a fat, like, martial artist.
Hell yeah.
Dude, that fucking, the fake fat belly under the
so
tracksuit.
Speed and weight, man.
I recently saw, and I will share this to you both, the mod community is really great at a lot of things. One of the things that I really, really love about the mod community is their intense dedication for trying to revalue great and classic games. So I came across a post I saw on Instagram where a mod team called the Slurm Team has recreated the Simpsons Hit and Run classic. It's a PS2 and an Xbox game. The trailer for it looks fucking awesome. Like, the whole city is remapped. All the characters, the vehicles, everything is completely remapped. Thankfully, there was a Futurama game that had also came around that time, so I think it was really easy for them to just kind of take those models and place them into the Simpsons Hit and Run. All the levels, designs, and all that other stuff, they have like alternate costumes and stuff like that for the characters. It's really fucking cool. So the mods is already out. It was set to release on October 19th. A couple of Google searches will get you to where you need to go. I believe you would legally need to purchase the Hit and Run. I'm not sure if it's available on the Steam store as of this time, but I'm sure it's probably available by other means like GOG or something like that. It's really awesome to see that people are still putting in the time and effort to like really go for gold with some of this old stuff, man. I saw that they gave out the Cultural Merit Award to Goku's voice actor in Japan.
I did see this, yeah.
That's a real high honor in Japan. With that honor also comes, I think, like a stipend. I don't really think that she has to actually work anymore unless she wants to. I think that with that award, she's going to be making like a certain amount of money a year.
She gets 3.5 million yen a year.
Damn, that's a lot.
It's about 23K USD. But I mean, it makes sense, man. There's only a few things that's like the heart and soul of Japan, and Goku is definitely one of them. We're going to get out of here, guys, but before we do, we have an email. It's unversedpodcast@gmail.com. If you have any questions, comments, we would love to bring it up. And we got one here today from the boy Mark. Thank you as always. Recently, he played this game called Nine Souls. It just came out on console a while ago. It's kind of like a Souls-like. It looks really fun. Iron Pineapple highlighted it, I think like a year or two ago on Steam. He brings it up because there was like this, the last three bosses of the game, pretty good until like the second phase. The attack got muddled with the background because of, I guess, the way the art direction is or whatever for the fight. And he kept dying from it. And he had to switch the game to easy just so he could pass him. So his question is basically, what was like a boss that felt impossible to beat until you had to do something to make it easy via like save scum, do a co-op thing or go easy mode for it. And it's not necessarily like a boss, but definitely playing Returnal after like not playing it for a while and then like really trying to grind to play it really sucked. And then it's like, all right, fine. Like, yep, Oscar, Akil, somebody hop on, please help me.
Yeah, Returnal is definitely so fucking hard. Oh my God. Shit, I'd probably say like the final boss of Yakuza 4 or Yakuza. Not all the final bosses of Yakuza were hard, but then again, not every boss in Yakuza was an easy boss. So 4 is just one of the biggest examples I have just because of, I don't remember that cop's name, but just his part, since you have everybody shooting at you. So fucking ridiculous. Yeah, I do recall in that fight, I definitely went to the corner store before that final confrontation and I like stocked up on like all of the energy drinks that I could, all of like the...
Oh yeah.
Yeah, just all of those items. There are definitely so many fights that I can think of, like in Japanese, like JRPGs and stuff like that, where under that same impression, like I'm about to fight like a real hard boss and I have to pull out all the stops, like every cheese I can think of in the book. A lot of strategy games, I end up pulling those moves too. Like, it's just what you have to do. My biggest example of this would probably be Fire Emblem. I think it's pretty much always been like this, or maybe until the recent games, but there's like a difficulty where if your characters die, they stay dead. Like they're just dead forever. The expectation is you want to try to keep them alive as long as possible and try to do whatever it takes, even if that means using an item that you were saving for a later fight or whatever. It's definitely like messed up a lot of strategies and runs, but yeah, I mean, tough tits, man. Those bosses are hard.
The fucking Jedi Survivor, even though I didn't I never did get around to fighting the two Rancors. My pride got in my way of turning down the difficulty. But I fought the first Rancor in the beginning. I'm like, okay, this kind of sucks. One of the missions to get the plat was to fight two of them motherfuckers. And I was playing on Jedi Master Mode, so I didn't want to dumb it down. So I didn't, and I never went back. The only other time I was close to doing that was the Simon fight in Expedition 33. He's an optional boss, probably the hardest boss in the game. Just because he has a bunch of, like, I want to say like 3 phases, and each phase brings a new gimmick to the fight. You know, parrying those moves would be a lot easier if I turned the difficulty down, because the parry window, the parry window extends the easier the game is. And me just being pro gamer, playing it on hard, just ripping my hair out with every missed parry. But I did it. I didn't turn it down, so fuck you all. I'm watching somebody play it right now, and they're playing it on normal difficulty, and they're getting all the parries, and it seems a lot easier than what I was going through, because you had to get like near perfect timing with each button press to parry the attack. It was worth it, honestly, just to get the lore for Simon. Definitely one of the best lore for the bosses.
Right on, man. So yeah, thank you, Mark, again for the email. Again, yeah, unversedpodcast@gmail.com if you want to send anything in, or even like leave a comment somewhere. I check every now and then, and we could always pull that up.
There's this guy that's been showing up in my algorithm every now and again. I have to give him a follow because he's walking the streets of New York literally with like a production studio strapped to him. He pretty much makes beats on the fly. He's also pretty good at rapping, but the star of the show is literally like the not really NPCs, because they got main character syndrome, but he gives random people on the street the mic, whoever wants to drop a few bars, you know. The guy's name is Ari, Ari, at Insta, and that's his whole thing, is that he just walks the streets with the cameraman, and he got the production studio backpack set up. He has a keyboard and I'm pretty sure Fruity Loops or whatever the hell else he has open on the monitor, but he walks the streets, people see him, they see the beats he's making, and they're like, yo, let me drop a few bars, and then he gives them a track or whatever track they want, and he makes it on the fly. There's a lot of talent out there, man. A lot of the stuff that people drop are like they make me nod, you know, like I'm not along with the beat and what they're saying. It's pretty fucking cool. If I can only fucking post this shit. There we go. Let's throw this in memes, whatever. It's more if you like that kind of music, you know. I like this kind of music, especially with like unheard people just civilians, whatever, just living their life, just chilling, and they see somebody coming through with a beat machine, or I guess the fucking whole ass studio. I think he streams too, this kind of stuff. But everything he posts on his Instagram is like edited to sound like an actual continuous song. You know, everybody has a story. Everybody has like emotions they throw into their track, and it really shows with how hard they fucking flow. The beats this guy's making is actually pretty on point too. So if you just want to check out some randos just dropping heat, listen, or go to this guy's Instagram and listen to him walk, listen to him rap, listen to other people just like pick up the mic. It's fucking great. It's less on the meme side, more on the actual music side.
I saw him not that long ago on my feed.
Yeah.
Because acquaintance of the show Mega Ran was just walking around, and he happened to pop up there.
No shit. Oh, fuck. Yeah. I gotta look for that.
Yeah, he hung out with him for a while, just walking around. It was great.
Like, he either sticks around or they're just walking and fucking dropping heat.
Heck yeah, man. So we'll have that link in the description for you guys if you want to check out more of his stuff. Alrighty, gamers. With that, we can finally go to a final close for the episode. Thank you for listening as always, and we'll be back next time.
Tune in next time when we talk about 180 beats per minute.